Harry
Hello.
was a poisonous centipede. He lived in a hot country with his mother, Belinda. Belinda was.
Also, of course, a poisonous centipede.
Harry slept all through the day, but at night he would crawl along these lovely earthy tunnels, looking for things to eat. He would chase after them, bite them, and when the poison from his poison claws paralyzed them,
He would crunch them up.
Belinda,
Being more than twice Harry's size, was able to go up to the surface to hunt. Only for a short time, though. Centipedes need to stay damp to breathe. And it's easier to do that underground.
Belinda was a good mother,
Harry loved her.
and she loved him.
But Belinda was always afraid that something might happen to Harry.
There are many things bigger than you, Harry. When you're all grown up and go to the big open no-top world, and you mustn't do so now, you'll find you're not the largest thing around, by any means.
But the most awful thing Belinda told him of were the Who.
Mins. I've nearly been killed by a human twice.
Mama!
They're enormous, Harry.
How big, Mama?
As big as me and as big as me again. And that's just its foot. And now that you're a big centipede, I have something very important and very dangerous to show you.
Size matters. It's okay, buddy.
Harry the Poisonous Centipede.
By Lynne Reid Banks. Belinda led Harry through the usual tunnels, and then turned off, down one she'd often told him never to go down. It sloped downward, deep into the earth, and... Come on. And opened into a sort of cave that Harry had never seen before. Mama, look at the water. Is it like the sea? Can I play sea centipedes?
No, Harry. There's no place for play. It's very, very dangerous. Now come over here and look.
What a funny tunnel. It's so straight, and the walls are as shiny as your cuticle, Mama.
Yes, no centipede burrowed this one. It's difficult to get a grip on with your feet, but it can be climbed. I know because... Oh, Harry, you mustn't. You must not go up the upper pipe. For if you do, you may never come down again. Again.
George was Harry's best friend. George lived and hunted alone. George didn't live with his mother. Belinda was often worried about Harry being friends with George.
You don't have to do everything George says, you know. He's a foolish and naughty centi.
Don't worry, Mama. I can think for myself.
But it's difficult when your friend wants to do something that sounds exciting. And you don't want to join in because your mama...
Your mama!
Wouldn't like it.
And when George...
Yo, George!
And when George started making regular hunting trips up to the big, open, no-top world, Harry wouldn't go with him.
What's the matter, sissy feelers? Why don't you come? Scaredy ant.
I don't want to worry Mama.
Mama senti, Mama senti.
Anyway, it's silly. We don't want to get hurt or killed.
All right. If you don't want to go to the no-top world, think of something fun we can do down here.
The up pipe. But we mustn't.
Wait, what's the up pipe?
It's a kind of tunnel, but we can't go up it. It's very dangerous. I think it might lead to the place of the humans.
Yeah, that's great. Hey, you know what we should do? Go up the up pipe.
No!
Oh, come on. It must be quite something.
Something to keep well away from.
I want to see it.
We are not going up the up pipe.
I dare you, sissy feelers.
All right. But remember, it's not the up pipe that's dangerous. It's the humans who might live at the top.
So, that's the up pipe.
Mama says the sides are slippery.
I bet I can climb it.
And hard to grip.
Come on, let's go. pipe was not very long.
Quite soon they were at the top.
They came up through a little drainage hole for a shower.
But they didn't know that, of course.
The shower was in a shower room, and the shower room was in the home of a human.
But they didn't know that either.
They ran around the small room until they found a door that they could duck under.
They didn't know it was a door, of course.
They went under the door and came out into an enormous, black, dark place.
The centipedes were getting very, very tired.
But that wasn't the worst of it.
It was warm in that place.
And dry.
And into the hearts of the two centipedes came a great fear.
Hey, Harry? I think we're lost.
Aww.
Oh, I hate this awful place.
I wish Mama were here.
Hey, listen. Do you hear something? There's something just ahead.
Looks like the outside of the up pipe.
Let's climb. Maybe there's water up there.
George? There's something strange here.
It's me, that's for sure.
George, I think we might be climbing on a human.
Listen, what's the most important thing for us right now?
To get home.
No, that's the second most important.
To get down?
Right, and I smell water.
Water.
Water. They climbed up the sole of a foot. Here.
Ah!
Sorry. They climbed up the sole of a foot.
They didn't know that, of course.
They crawled through two nubby things.
These were toes, but they didn't know that either.
They ran down a gentle slope and came across a long branch-like thing.
This was a leg, but they didn't know that.
They ran through a smooth area and past a nest along their way.
This was a belly button, of course, but they didn't know that.
They ran through a heaving forest of hairs. They ran out of the forest, and suddenly there it was. A big hole, like the top of the up pipe. Only this one was made of warm meat.
A lovely wet tunnel!
Oh, Harry, we've made it! Let's go! For 2 beautiful seconds, they crawled around the inside of the tunnel, giving themselves glories in the dam.
But 2 seconds was all they had.
Aww.
Because after that, everything started to happen.
Suddenly, the tunnel jumped, and before long, they were flying through the air.
Like a bullet from a gun!
They landed on the bed.
Ah! They ran across the human.
They slid down the bed leg.
They ran across the bedroom floor.
They ducked under the shower door.
They ran across the tile and dropped down the drainage pipe.
Ah! Boing. Boing. Boing, 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 boing. It was awful though, wasn't it? The human?
We actually climbed on it.
Don't tell your mama. She'd kill us.
She was right about them. They really are the scariest things in the world. I must tell her. She'll be so proud of us.
I wouldn't count on it. I'd keep quiet if I were you. Harry! Where have you been?
Oh, you know.
Hunting?
Yeah.
Any luck?
Nope.
Pity.
Mama, when you went up the up pipe, when you were young, did you ever meet a human?
Harry, I meant to tell you this when you were older.
Tell me now, Mama.
Yes. Your father was a very brave centipede. When we went up the up pipe together, we were young and foolish. The human chased us. Your father turned on the human and attacked him. I never saw him again. He let me live so that I could look after you.
So that's why you told me to never go up the up pipe.
Yes.
My daddy was a hero. My daddy was the centipede who tackled a human. Men.
Harry and George never told Belinda, or any of the other centipedes, about their adventure.
They knew they hadn't been brave, only reckless and foolish.
But every now and then, when they were alone together,
Not like that.
they would nudge each other,
Knock it off.
and Harry would say,
I just wish we'd had one good bite each, though. Don't you?